Lodwar town in Turkana County, a fast-growing town in the arid region that has been in the news since the wealth of oil was discovered. It is a town with poor infrastructure. Getting out of the central business district exposes the region's challenges that date back to the pre-colonial era, as a region that has been neglected for decades by every subsequent government. The farther you get from town, the clearer the picture of neglect etches on your mind. A sorry state of infrastructure lets you in on the sacrifice residents have to make to move from one place to another. After several punctures, we get to Kalkol town at the shore of Lake Turkana that has gained prominence for the thriving fish. But something's happening, and the business is no longer lucrative. It has everything to do with this, Lake Turkana. Turkana County is made up of 3 constituencies: Turkana Central, Turkana North and Turkana South. The region is poor with loose soils that can barely accommodate plant life. But the region is also guilty of perennial failure to convert environmental blessings into life-supporting wealth. At the shores of Lake Turkana, young boys carry their nets into the lake, ready for a fishing escapade. It is a trade they learn at a young age. The level of innovation is amazing. The young boys learn how to make crafts which they use to make their catch. They seem comfortable. The fishing experience seems so effortless. The latest county fact sheet placed Turkana as the poorest county in Kenya. According to the Turkana County Development Profile, food poverty stands at 72.7%, while absolute poverty in the county stands at 92%. The main causes of poverty include drought and high illiteracy levels. Some children never go to school at all, instead opt to undertake fishing to help put food on the table. Other reasons for poverty include retrogressive traditional culture of cattle rustling, poor infrastructure, and proliferation of illegal arms. 50-year-old Joseph Losero Loyete tends to his boat. The unforgiving sun and the harsh conditions predisposed to residents here have taken a toll on his already frail look, adding years to his age. He has been a fisherman all his life and hails from Lowarak near Todonyang.
Now the Ethiopians have blocked the lake. All the fish have migrated to Ethiopia.
He has spent 3 days on the tanker boat, getting to the side of Kalakol from Todonyang. And when he finally gets his catch, there is not much to show for the time spent. He began fishing at a tender age, a career that has helped him educate his children. But over the years, he and fellow fishermen are a worried lot. The GIBE Basin is one of the significant surface water resources of Ethiopia. River Omo is the only river draining into Lake Turkana, but now the GIBE 3 dam is being constructed, which will increase uptake of water from the river, thus limiting the amount that drains into Lake Turkana. GIBE 3 dam is a project of the Ethiopian power utility. The Kenya Electricity and Transmission Company KETRACO is said to have commissioned a study on the environmental impact assessment of the transmission line, but has to date not released the report. KETRACO engaged Panafcon, DHV consultants. Efforts to obtain the report from KETRACO were futile. The study specifically targeted the GIBE 3 impacts on Lake Turkana. KETRACO only sent us a document on the final environmental and social impact assessment report on the proposed Ethiopia-Kenya Power Interconnection Project. This study assessed the power trade between Kenya and Ethiopia. The study makes no mention of GIBE 3 dam. Unlike other preceding studies, the Panafcon or DHV study was curtailed for reasons that are unclear. There was supposed to be a final stakeholder workshop on this study, but it was cancelled and the consultant was then instructed to finalize their report. Experts have raised the red flag that Lake Turkana is receding at an alarming rate. This is evidenced by the presence of marshy patches and debris that dot the land that was once filled with water.
The lake is affected. Why? Somebody has signed out River Omo. That person has killed Turkana.
He reminisces the days when fish was a profitable business.
Long ago, one fish was sufficient for a family of 10. But now, look at this. So little.
Fish from Lake Turkana serves most of the residents of Lodwar and is also sold to other towns. According to the county government, every week, 3 trucks loaded with 30 metric tons of fish gets out of the country. Some goes all the way to Congo.
The long term, in terms of the development of GIBE 1, 2, 3, and probably 4 and 5, as the plan stands, it might actually have a severe effect to the water, to the volumes of the water in the lake.
Lake Turkana engulfs 2 main islands, Mamuksen and Longesh. To access the 2 beaches, you have to travel by boat across the lake to the other side. Patrick Moru is a fisherman in Namuksei location, Lohorohoro village in Turkana Central constituency.
Blocking of water will lead to hunger. Those relying on the lake will lack pasture and a means of livelihood.
In the next edition, I speak to scientists to explain the hydrological risks facing Lake Turkana. Rosalia Pondo, Channel 1 News.